G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Go, Let's Play, Let's See, Let's Do. And today, what are we doing? Well, we're in the Vulture. What do you think we're going to be doing? We're going to be hole mining, hole stripping, hole collecting. I don't even know what the correct terminology is for this thing yet, but yeah, we're going to go off and scrape holes. But this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to spend the whole time just trying to get the crates, so everything, scraping material that gets up to 12 SCU, and then we're going to go off and sell it. But don't worry, I'm not going to bore you senseless. I'm going to speed up the footage, so yeah, just be prepared for that. I'll let you know when that comes. So first of all, thanks again to everybody in the chats that have been pointing out certain topics, for example, where to find these ships. So I'm at the Lagrange point 1 around Hurston, and I'm looking to see where these ships are, and I see this new icon which I've never seen before. So I'm guessing that's something for hole mining, hole stripping, hole whatever, but anyway, we got that. And yeah, obviously, me being me, I had to pick the one that was the furthest away, but that's okay because that means nobody else would have come here. So what Star Citizen have done is they've placed obviously a lot of derelict ships all over the different Lagrange points, which means it gives you the opportunity as the mining community or hole stripping community to actually start this process. So let's have a go. Let's have a look. Let's see how long this actually takes. So what I've realized, first of all, is that because I'm on the test server, almost every day now there's a patch and it kind of resets everything, which is fine. That's the whole point of a test. I've noticed that I no longer have my multi-tool from the last video, nor my tractor beam. So that means I actually have to craft one, which is okay because I'm on the ship that can actually do it. So I'm quite happy about that. So what I'm going to do for the first few little hole scraping runs is I'm going to get enough material just under 1 SCU to actually create the multi-tool, and then I'm going to come back again and get a little bit more to create the tractor beam, and then that way I can start pumping these boxes out, so to speak, or crates. Oh, I'm never going to get this terminology right, but you know what I'm talking about. So we will do a little bit more. I think, yeah, that's all right. Let's do that. I think that should be more than enough. So again, I'm going to show you this step by step, what actually happens. Now, this may not be the right way of doing it, but this is the way that I've found out how to do it. So yeah, who knows? If you guys know a better way of doing it, please let me know in the comments. Outside of course, going off and buying the multi-tool, which is probably a lot cheaper if you look at it economically. So here we go. We can come here, we can craft it. We want to create, and boom, there it is. So I'm happy with that. Let's equip this thing. Now I know for a fact I don't have enough hole material left to create a new one, so obviously I have to go and scrape some more, which is alright. So I was thinking at one point here, should I stop and like lie down, log out and just keep going? And then I thought, nah, we're on a test environment. It's actually working quite well at the moment. So bugger it. Let's just actually do it all. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to scrape as much of this ship as I possibly can. And in doing so, you and I are both going to learn some very interesting things about this. First and foremost, you don't have to actually be like over the ship itself you don't have to see this thing, like the targeting area. So the targeting area allows both your beams to focus, but what you can do is you can kind of drift to the side and just scrape it off with one beam. You have the opportunity to do that. Sometimes it's beneficial, sometimes not. Again, it's player's choice really what they want to do. But this is a very, very long process. I'm going to kid you not. It is long. I was listening to other people's YouTube channels out there, and I do that as well. I'm just hearing some of the claims that they're making that they can definitely do like 100k per hour doing this type of thing. And yeah, I can definitely understand where they're coming from, because this is not exactly a quick type of activity, which is fine, no problems. If it was quick, everybody would make millions of money, and then again, there goes the experience of playing in game. But that should be immersive. Regardless of me ranting on and raving on, I think we're coming up to the point now where I'm gonna have a little bit of enough materials to create the actual tractor beam component of the multi-tool or the attachment, but we won't go there just yet. I'll try to collect a little bit more. I think that should be... Oh, oi. Okay, anyway, let's not worry about that one just yet. But let's go off and do it. And again, this is how we have to do it, folks. I mean, I don't mind going up and down the stairs, like for a novelty, but after a while it gets a bit annoying. And again, it's just me. So we don't want we don't want the multiple, we want the tractor beam. There we go. And we'll just grab this one. And we know what it looks like, so we don't have to inspect it. We just want to get the thing on. And there we go. So that's attached. So that means, folks, my tractor beam tool is ready. Now, for those of you that don't know anything about what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, it's purely because if you remember from my, was it my last video, the one before that? I don't even remember anymore. But if you remember from one of my earlier videos, you cannot pick up a 1SCU crate. You need to use the tractor beam or the multi-tool tractor beam to actually move it. So having this ship is actually quite beneficial. You can create the tool you need, and then you can actually do the job. And I really appreciate that. I really do. They could have easily just turned around and said, no, go off and buy one. Or try to loot one and do it. And yeah, it's also a possibility. But yeah, I think this is quite interesting. So obviously, we're scraping. What I'll do is, I'll do the first box or first container for 1SCU. There we go. Oh, am I learning something here? Okay, we're about to learn something here, folks. Okay. So here's lesson number 1. When you see the item saying ejecting, don't continue to hold scrape, because it does not obviously add it to the counter. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit of material that was just now wasted. Alright, but we'll collect a little bit more. We're fine. We'll keep going. No dramas here. Nothing to see here, folks. No issues, but we're learning. So the first one has been ejected. We know this. We can easily go down and move it. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm just going to try to get a little bit more of the material, just in case my multi-tool or whatever doesn't work and I need to make another one. That's the real reason why I'm doing it. Not that I've had a problem with it before, but of course it's Star Citizen, you never know. But let's just see where we're going with this. And again, overall gameplay point of view, it's quite relaxing. It's a little bit of fun. But yeah, if you're one of those people who like to be extremely thorough, yeah, this will drive you nuts, but in a good way. But I think that's enough for the moment. I have enough to make another multi-tool just in case something goes kaboom with my one. Again, not that I'm expecting it to happen, but you never know. So let's head down the stairs. I prefer a pole just to slide down, but here we go. Here's the 1SCU container. Let's use the tool, move it. Oh, alright. I like this purple locking into place grid formation. Alright, cool. So obviously, let's put this thing away. And because it worked, that's fine. It's going to be a bit of a rinse and repeat, but yeah. So let us, shall we speed it up a little bit? I'm thinking, shall I? Yeah, okay. What I'll do now here, folks, is from an editing point of view, I'll speed up the footage a little bit, and also to, I'm not going to show you guys me going back and forth from the seat. So you'll see me doing the stuff, but yeah, here we go. Good. That was working nicely, so we'll turn the beam off, and there you go. Container down, and there. So that's what I'm talking about. So now you're seeing things that are about 500% faster. Doesn't look it, does it? But when you're actually moving around with the containers, yeah, it's definitely faster. So yeah, I'm interested to see now more so for myself what this is all going to look like. So we got the other one, we wait, it pops out, and we'll just keep going. So as you can see, got both beams going at once. It's collecting. It's gone from a green to a yellow, which probably indicates that there's not a lot of hole left, and red will probably mean that you're pretty much down to nothing. But that's okay. Oh, what the hell happened there? Why have I got two? Huh, okay. And I apologize for... Okay. Alright, so the game put one there without it actually being there. Alright, folks, so again, I apologize for the fast forward view of what it actually looks like for moving stuff, but you get the general idea. If you want to in the next video, just let me know in the comments and I will slow that part down if I do decide to do another one of these ones. But yeah, I'll probably slow down in future the movement of the boxes, but I'll also fast forward the actual scraping of the hull, because trust me, you need that. It's quite long, but as you can see, yeah, that hurts the eyes. We're trying here, folks. We're trying. We're definitely trying something new. Another little hint I can give at this point is that if you move the mouse slightly up, just slightly, it actually it's just like the whole ship is moving, and so you can actually just kind of let it scrape along by itself. That's another little nice hint. So you don't have to constantly just hit the mouse. Just aim it, do a trajectory or something like that, and just give it a little push, and it will go do it. Now, there are certain things I take over, like this part here, because I'm anal about getting little corners. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting, and we're going, and we're doing. And obviously, like mining asteroids, you can actually move your ship around, and you can continue with it. And that's something I really like. I tried going back and forth to see if that would actually expand the beam. That did bugger all. So yeah, it's one of those processes, folks, that you just have to go through. So here's one thing I tried, and this actually worked quite well. So if you have one container already ejected and the other one that's full and waiting, basically you can take both of them out and move them at the same time. I wish I'd known that a little bit earlier in this video, but then again, we try, we learn. So that means you do your one SCU cargo, and then you actually wait for it to eject, and then you just go and keep mining again until you have your second one, and then you can just move them both. So like, yeah, that one is already done, and that's been ejected. Now, I haven't gone downstairs, don't worry. And then I'm going to collect everything I can find here. But I think I'm scraping quite a lot of it off already, so that's going to be interesting. And again, so far, if you guys can let me know in the comments any right or wrong pattern to actually use, that'd be also helpful. So see that one there, hit the eject button, out comes the next one there. And so that means I've got space here. And this is what I'm going to try. Now, this thing says on paper it holds 12 SCU containers. But I'm thinking, and I'm going to be really cheeky here, actually 13 can come there. Potentially more, but I'm thinking 13. 12 cargo stacked and one that was ejected. So I'm very interested to see if this is going to work how I think it's going to work. So again, we're now scraping at the bottom of the barrel here, people, because it's taking forever. I don't know, and this is sped up again, sped up just for your benefit. This was close to, I think at this point, 40 odd minutes of actual game time just scraping. So it is a lot of time to invest, definitely. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of time. So yeah, get that one in there, eject that. So that's 13. Let's head back to Hurston and let's find the bloody marker. Where am I going? Not that way, not that. Ah, there it is. And bang, we're at normal speed. So folks, I've flown back, I've landed, there's 13 containers, I've spared you all the trips there. Why is everybody bloody naked? Okay, that I don't know, but yeah, so I've spared you all the trips. It's the same, nothing's gone wrong, we're good, but I'm more interested to see really how much we're going to make out of this, really how much we're going to make. Because that is going to be a very interesting factor for me. So we're running. This is normal speed now. No bullshit. So we got some people walking around in nothing, others standing on chairs, people looking the wrong way. Yep, that's typical Star Citizen for you. So let's have a look. Let's come in and see. Is the 13 going to show up here? So let's select the ship. It is the Vulture. Okay, it indicates all. Oh, look at that, folks. 12 plus 1, that's 13. So let's sell. And can I just click on it? I don't know how to do it here. Click. Uh-huh. How much? 92.4k. Nice. Oh, hang on. And the other one, 7.6. If my math's correct, people, this is just circa 100k. Ooh. 100k for just about 45 minutes worth of package. Where am I going, Ev? Worth of actual hull scraping. That's an interesting one. That's interesting. I like this. Okay, folks. I'll leave that one for you to decide. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. If you think I should actually load up more than the 13 I have there, if it's possible, and see if we can sell it. But that's 100k. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.